Well, my friends, this article really got me going today, so I'm going to share parts of it with you. It's by Matt Taibbi, who works for Rolling Stone, or used to work for the Rolling Stones magazine. It concerns freedom of the press, and basically it addresses the entire problem of our sycophantic mainstream media. So here it goes. I thought I had seen everything when I read David Brooks's saying out loud in the New York Times column that reporters should sit on damaging comments to save their sources from their own idiocy. But now we get CBS News chief foreign correspondent Lara Logan slamming Michael Hastings on CNN reliable sources, agreeing that Rolling Stone reporter violated an unspoken agreement that journalists are not supposed to embarrass by reporting insults and banter. Anyone who wants to know why network television hasn't mattered since the 70s just needs to look at this appearance by Logan on CBS News. Here's the CBS chief foreign correspondent saying out loud on TV that when a man is running a war that's killing thousands of young men and women every year, steps on his own dick in front of a journalist, and that journalist is supposed to eat the story so as not to embarrass him or the flag, then that's okay. And the part that really gets me is Logan is bitching about how Hastings was dishonest to use human warmth and charm to build up a rapport with his sources that they felt comfortable running their mouths off in front of him. What I find is the most telling thing about Michael Hastings said in your interview is that he talked about his manner as pretending to build illusion and trust, and he's laid it all out there and we know what his game is. That's exactly the kind of damaging type of attitude that makes it difficult for reporters who are genuine. This is what Lara Logan is saying about what they do and what they shouldn't supposed to be doing. So if I'm hearing Lara Logan correctly, what Hastings is supposed to have done in that situation is interrupt these drunken assholes and say, "Excuse me, fellas, I know we're all having fun and all, but what you're saying here, that may not be in your best interest. As a reporter, it is my duty to inform you that you may end up looking like insubordinate douchebags in front of 2 million Rolling Stones readers. So please shut your mouths right now." I mean, where did Logan go to journalism school? Burson Marsteller Agency? But Logan goes even further than that. See, according to Logan, not only are reporters not supposed to disclose their agendas to sources at all times, but in the case of covering the military, one isn't even supposed to have an agenda that might upset the brass. Why? Because there is an element of trust that you're supposed to have when you hang out around the likes of McChrystal. You cover a war commander and he's got to be able to trust you that you're not going to embarrass him in any way. True, the Pentagon does have perhaps the largest public relations apparatus on Earth, spending $4.7 billion in PR campaigns in 2009 alone. 27,000 employees are embarked on this to basically bring you positive coverage. And it's true that most major TV outlets are completely in the bag of the Pentagon, with two of them, NBC/GE, and Logan's own CBS network, until recently owned by Westinghouse, one of the world's largest nuclear weapons manufacturers, having operated for years as leaders in both broadcast media and the weapons making business. But is that enough to guarantee a level playing field? Apparently not, according to CBS and Lara Logan. Apparently, in addition to all this, reporters must also help out these poor public relations jerks in the Pentagon by adhering to an unspoken agreement not to embarrass the brass should they tilt back a few and jam their feet into their own mouths in the process. Let me conclude here with Tybie's article, and I'm going to post the link down below. It's definitely worth your read. You know, they don't need your help, but you're giving it to them anyway. As to this entire unspoken agreement business, the reason Lara Logan thinks this is that basically she's pretty much like every other reputable journalist in this country, and that she suffers a profound confusion about whom she's supposed to be working for. And she's not working for us. She's not working to inform the people, is what Tybie is saying. Disgustingly, what it really comes down to, most of these reporters just want to be inside the rope line so badly that they want to be able to say that they had a beer with Hillary Clinton in a bowling alley in Scranton or wherever, and that colors their whole world view. God forbid some important person think you're not playing on the right team. Read the article below. Thanks for listening.